I've been exercising more, a few times a week. I try to get out and walk and stretch. Some days that feels great. Some days that feels like hell. Uh, but trying to do that, and I don't think I've been as out of breath. You know, experiencing air hunger or anything like that. My brain is foggier right now than I would like for it to be. I thought I was over this a couple months ago, and it seems to be back, and I'm just very confused sometimes about things. Do Now, I've always been kind of a sort of an absent-minded guy, but this is worse. I actually went to the ATM the other day. I was driving down to work, and which was I sometimes feel like I should not do that. But I was driving down to work, and I pulled up to the drive-through ATM, and I pulled out $40, and within 3 minutes, I had no idea of where the $40 was. Checked all my pockets, went back and looked at the ATM to make sure I didn't leave it just sticking in the machine. Looked all over, and it was later on that night, after much searching, that I finally figured out that I had pulled out the receipt and the $40, and I had crumpled them up in a little ball and thrown them in the trash can in the van. So I got my $40 back, but that I felt really stupid. But I have been trying to work on my concentration though by trying to read some every day, which has been well nigh impossible for the past half year. And there's great irony in that, because my house is absolutely full of books. There's thousands of books in this house. I inherited books from my grandfather and from my father, and all my books, and I'm surrounded by books, and I can't read them. And I feel like Burgess Meredith in that classic Twilight Zone episode, you know, where he just wants to read, and then he's in a post-apocalyptic world and his glasses fall off. I feel like that sometimes. But anyway, trying to get better, working on getting better, and watching you guys. I hope you're all doing well, and spread the word I'm on here, because I have a lot of friends around here, but I don't have anybody with Lyme, and you know, they hear enough about Lyme from me, you know. But I'd like to talk with you guys, because I know you're going through it, and it's a heck of a journey, and we're gonna get through it. But anyway, I look forward to hearing from you if you're out there, and hope this comes through okay. I'm gonna try to load it up. Oh, one more thing. I got Under Our Skin, which is a great documentary, and if you haven't seen it, you should try to see it. You can get it from the website. I think it's like $35, but I actually got it with the performance rights, which was like $100, so I can run it at my theater, and so more people can see it. I have a live theater, so they're going to have to watch it on a TV, but we'll see what we can do with that. But it's an amazing movie, and you should see it, especially if you got Lyme. There's one thing that I didn't expect. I mean, I expected to be outraged and dismayed and all that kind of stuff, but I was also I felt very hopeful, because there's so many good stories of people sticking with their treatment over long periods of time and getting better. And you know, I really liked the park ranger. I thought he was great. And everybody was sitting around watching this with me, and he gets to the scene where he dumps out all of his medicines on the floor, and they're like, "Look at all those medicines," and I'm just sitting there going, "He's kneeling. He's just crouching and kneeling there and talking, and he's not holding his back, or, you know, he can do that." And so I'm looking forward to that, because I've really gotten out of shape since this has come on. I've gained some weight, even though I'm trying to eat healthy. I've gained some weight and lost a lot of muscle mass. I used to hike the mountain outside of town 3 times a week. Nowadays, I'm lucky if I, you know, get up my steps to my second floor apartment without having to stop, you know. So but I look forward to getting that part of my life back. And I hope you all are doing well, and you know, stick with your regimen and recover. And thanks for listening. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.